Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we have a huge world coin search to do. It's a ton of world coins, and the good news is we got these. They came through the coin shop that I work at, the Happy Coin, and upon brief inspection, they're definitely a lot better than like an average lot that I would search for one of my world coin searches. So because of that, I'm extra excited to share it with you guys today. Now, with that being said, what I'm going to do is, because there's so many of them, I'm going to try to break this into 4 parts. There's like 2 bags here. I'm going to do each of these, and after each one of these, I'll be coming in and checking in. I'll be doing this small little amount, and then I'm going to do this larger kind of, I think it says JR Special Selection, guaranteed aged 1 full year. Maybe it's like a tobacco or cigar holder. I'm not even sure. But again, the coins are going to be pretty cool, so I'm really excited to hunt these. Maybe I can find some for my own collection in these that I then purchased from the shop. But with that being said, let's go to the hunt. And right here we have the first of the 4 different things that we're going to be searching. So there's some cool coins. There are a lot of pennies, but I'll just be going through it and we'll see what we can find. So we just finished up one of those first larger bags, and we had a really interesting hunt. We had a lot of U.S. face value stuff, some wheat pennies. In terms of other stuff, we had 1864, 2 of them 2-cent coins, a hold 1865 3-cent coin, an 1885, 1858 Flying Eagle cent. Then we had a bunch of world coins, but here's the interesting ones. I'll start with the silver. These are 1970 1 pound, 72% silver Egyptian coins. This one I think is a 20 kurush coin from 1266, which would have been 1860s or 1870s in Turkey, I believe, or the Ottoman Empire. We had some 60% Japanese 100 yen coins, 83.5% Venezuelan coins, Canadian, probably 80%, but could be sterling. I'm not exactly sure. Venezuela here, some more silver coinage. This one's an old Haitian one, 1894. Really nice, cool old silver coin, 10 cents. And then this one, I believe, is Cuban, 1920 of 10 centavos. Right here we have also a 40% 10 ore coin, 1941 from Sweden, and then a 3 pence. Let me get some better lighting on that from 1913. That's probably going to be Great British as well. In terms of some of the cooler coins that we found, though, we had a 1966 1 penny in great shape. Just thought it was really pretty looking. A nice Ghanaian 1958 1 penny, one from Nicaragua, something featuring Gandhi from India. Check out the condition of this Peruvian coin. 1863, and it's still got luster on it, 2 centavos. It looks a lot better in person, I have to say. This one is an old Moroccan coin. It says Empire Chérifien, but it's like the 1920s, 25 centimes. We had a Belgian Congo 2 francs coin, Netherlands Indies 1 cent, and then a couple more, bunch of old 10 lepta coins from Greece. There was a 1901 10 centavos from Portugal. Let's see, this one I think is old Belgian. I've seen similar designs, but there's not really much identifiers there. There's a cool Vatican City coin from, obviously, the Vatican. Nice Pakistani coin. And then a German Third Reich coin, 50 Reichspfennig. So that's a great start to our hunt, and we still have a lot left, so I'll update you guys as we go. And reporting back in after the second bag, just tons of really cool coins. So that's the ones that weren't super special, but we had a ton of Australian silver coins. Here's the Australian 3 pence, 6 pence. Then we had some sweet French Indochina 10 cent and 20 cent, 68% silver coins. Let me get a better focus, but the toning is kind of crazy, though they do look a little worn at this point. We had some 80% silver from Canada, some more Australian stuff, a shilling from 1954. Then check out the toning on this Papua New Guinea 1938 1 shilling coin. Just pretty unbelievable, honestly. And then we had a 1/16 riksdaler from 1848, which is, I believe, a Swedish coin. And then we had a Curacao 1944 1/10 golden. Moving on, we have 2 ID requests. If you guys know what these coins are, please let me know. But I was unable to find out what that or what this coin, where they were from. This could be maybe Netherlands Indies, I'm not sure. And then more just cool coins. This one I think was an 1824 Bank token, which is great, or half penny token, but I think they were made by banks in Canada in the early times in Canada. This is probably 1730s half penny. I've seen a better condition one, so that's why I'm assuming. Some really worn 1860s pennies, and then we had an old Ceylon coin, this 1919 20-cent coin from Italy, a 50-cent coin or centesimo from 1920 Italy as well. 1933, probably 20 kopecks from Russia. Just a interesting time in Russian history. You can see the hammer sickle on the back. Then you have an El Salvador coin, 1956, just a cool country. And then East Africa, really nice condition, 1 cent. 1 cent from the Strait Settlements, which I think is Indonesia now. That could be off. And then a 20 centesimi from Italy, 1911. So some great coinage has been found so far. I'm going to do that smaller box, then we'll get to the larger one. And in that small plastic box, we actually had some really cool finds, so I'll just start up here. A lot of it was Greek, though. So we had a 1894 20 lepta, a similar year 10 lepta, 1912 5 lepta. And this is a big silver coin from 1873. It's going to be 2 drachma, and it's 83.5% silver. This is an also 1873 coin. But it's 1 drachma, same amount of silver. This is really interesting. East Africa, 1941, 1 shilling, 25% silver, so very low content, and it's got some pretty ugly corrosion on it. We had Réunion, which is a cool country you don't see too often, and then 2 older Greek ones, 1878 10 lepta, and an 1869 5 lepta. So we're going to go on to the big hunt, and we'll be back shortly. And all I can say is, wow, tons of silver, tons of extremely old stuff, some going back to the 1700s and earlier. So we're just going to sort this last part out, and then I'll get back with the final recap. And like I said earlier, some incredible finds. So I'm just going to start with the silver, but there's tons. There's only about 10 that I was not able to ID, and I'll ask for your help. First, so we're going to go by fineness, 25% silver, 1850s 4 skilling from Denmark. Then we have some World War I 10 ore coins from Denmark and Sweden at 40% silver. Next up is the 50% silver, so whether it's 3 pence from Great Britain or some quarter rupees from India, we've got some shillings from Great Britain, half rupee from India. This was a Czechoslovakian coin, more 6 pence. This is a 15 kopecks coin from 1905, and then a 1968 50% silver Canadian quarter, and an Australian 3 pence. Moving along the line, we have some 64% silver. This is Turkish 50 kurus. This is Strait Settlements 10 cents from 1926. I got these out of order. I believe this is 62.5%, 5 marks from the German West Germany, so the Allied Germany. Next, we have 68% silver, so we have 5 shillings from Austria. Some Netherlands Antilles, 10%. Then we also had this, which is a really old Netherlands coin, probably 5 cents, 1944, 25 cents from Netherlands. Quarter goldens from the Antilles and Curacao, 10 cents from Netherlands. Also 1850s, probably 10 cents from Netherlands, and another 5 shilling coin. Then we had some, I believe this is 68% silver, and actually that was 64% silver, sorry about that. So 68% silver in 1923, French Indochina, and just 1938 French 10 francs coin. Then we have a Portuguese Angola and 10th golden from the Netherlands Indies, coming in at 72% silver. As we move along, 75% silver, a Filipino coin, and 2 cool-toned Polish 5 zloty coins from the 1930s. These are pretty valuable. 1880s Mauritius 10 cents coins. These are 80% silver. A Swedish early 1 kroner. I think a 6 pence from South Africa. Some Canadian silver. And then we move along to 83.5% silver. So this is Hungarian. I forget what it, maybe 1 koruna, 50 centimes from France, 1 franc from Switzerland, half franc from Switzerland, and then 20 drachma from Greece, 1960. I believe I forget, I think it's Venezuelan, 83.5. 90% Liberian coins, so this is a Liberian quarter. Cool toned Liberian dimes, 4 of them in total. We have a half mark from World War I from Germany. A Fiji 1942 6 pence, which is really cool. And this is actually quite a valuable coin. It's really small, but it is 1865 1/20th of a Boliviano from Bolivia. So pretty rare coin. Now we have the sterling 92.5%, 3 pence from 1936, Canadian stuff, 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents, shilling from Great Britain, some 6 pence coins, and a Newfoundland 1943 10 cents. The two that I couldn't ID were the following ones. This one, well, this is probably a Spanish real. I don't know exactly how many, but that's really old. And then this looks like an 1803, and it says, I think it's like Domine Salvum, and I forget the rest of the slogan, but there's the date. And yeah, it looks like 1803 to me. So if you have any info on this, please let me know. Now I'm going to get to the copper stuff. So continuing with the really cool finds, this is our Belgian stuff. And there are lots of different designs, but I think my favorite out of them, this is an 1841. It's actually quite a large coin. It's a 5 cent. L'Union fait la force. And then there's also an 1887 one right there. I think that's a 1 cent coin. Moving, then we have a Polish 10 Fenegau coin from World War I, pretty historical. Some old Luxembourg coinage from the 1900s up until the 1920s. We have some Portuguese stuff, so 20 race coins from 83 and 82, then a 1900 100 race. Over here, 2 quick Swiss finds, and then a Belgian Congo coin from, let's see, is that 1903 or what? I can't even see the year. Nope, 1922. Then we have a Russian 1903, 3 kopecks, some Greek finds in the older years, some Habsburg Austria stuff, just some small coinage. This one is cool. A viewer recently mentioned that I don't find Albanian stuff. I made my first ever Albanian find, 1926, quarter leku, then some Bulgarian coinage, a Swedish one from 1907, 5 ore. This one is from Tuscany, 1859, 5 centesimi, and it has Emanuele Vittorio, I believe, so he would later be pretty influential. Straight settlements, 1920, 1 cent. We have some Netherlands, older coins, some Scheidemunze, I think that's maybe Prussia, but I'm not exactly sure. Old 1850s, 1860s, Hungarian. This is the Canadian, check out this Upper Canada Bank token, 1850, really beat up though. Little German stuff. This is Brazilian coin, 10 reals, I believe. This is not Geld, I think from Germany. So it's not really official, but it would have been more provincial stuff. This is a German East Africa coin. Really, really cool. That's colonial currency, I would think. We had some cool ancient stuff, which includes, I think, a tetradrachma. I believe that that's real. I don't really know how to verify if it is, though. And then we had some Spanish stuff, so Alfonso, and then we had one of the older ones that dates back to the 50s, 1855. 2 Romanian coins that were pretty old as well, and then we had a lot of Italian stuff. The oldest one kind of looks like this 3 centesimi, but I didn't get any years. Check this out. We have some old French stuff, and I've seen this a lot, but this one, 1797, 5 centimes. This would have been during the French Revolution, so that's incredible. Then we have some old half pennies, but check that out. I think it's 1775, I believe. That one, let's see the date on that, 1825, 1779, and that one just looks old. Maybe it's 1737 or something. Just really, really old currency. And then here are the IDs. I'm going to cut to a different screen and hold it so I can show you both of the sides pretty well. So here is the first one. It has 3 on that side, and then this figure here, maybe that says RISA GER. Not exactly sure though. This one I believe is French, 1792. Incredible, super thick coin as well. And it looks like it says Roi, maybe that's XVI, so Louis the 16th. I could probably research this a little bit better, and I didn't find much though. So that is this side of the coin. That would be really cool to learn more about. This one I haven't really looked into, and it could be definitely ancient. And that definitely looks like it as well. But HXENTIIISD, can't even read that. But that's that side. This, I think, is like a French type of token, 1739. Looks like Perdrix Pommier du Roi. And then on this one, it's like Diet Moriro, Prevo. I don't know. That's really old though. This is kind of creepy. It says killing pieces, or killing pecies, and maybe either 18 or 1620. Have no idea what that could be from or for. Hopefully it's not like a hitman token or something. Don't really know too much about this. It looks like it says 38 though, so probably 1738. Again, any info would be super appreciated. This one looks like an 1819 coin. I don't know what crest that looks like. I did a fair amount of research, but I wasn't going to go crazy. This one looks like 1700s. It has a harp. I've seen like bank tokens with this, but I don't think it's one of those. Georges the third Rex, I would assume. So it's probably some type of English penny or something. And then this is our last ID, but it is an either 1868 or 1858 4 from KB. So I could research that. I did a little bit and I just wasn't finding anything. So I really appreciate any help. But it was an incredible hunt. So much silver, so many really cool coins. I'm so thankful that I was able to search this with you guys. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to get in touch with me, do so on my website, treasuretownYT.com, my Instagram, TreasureTownYT, or my Facebook, Treasure Town. I've got links in the description, and I'll see you on some of my other videos.